Okay, let's dive into this. Welcome to our latest explainer. Today, we're doing something a little bit different. We are taking an absolute magnifying glass to a wildly fleeting, totally frantic 23-word piece of microcomedy from NRK Rahul Raj. We're going to take just one single sentence, a literal burst of raw emotion, and decode the whole comedic architecture behind it. Because honestly, it's fast, it's chaotic, and it actually tells us a ton about how compressed storytelling works on the internet right now.
Paisa, money, cash, the whole shebang. This right here is the burning core of what we're looking at today. Before we even get into the nitty-gritty of the sentence structure, we really have to understand that this entire micronarrative revolves around this one massive concept. I mean, it's a completely universal driver, right? We've all felt that weird, specific financial panic, and it is the raw, central desire driving every single frantic syllable in this audio clip. Throughout this explainer, we're going to see exactly how this primal need for paisa completely hijacks the speaker's brain, pushing them from a simple, casual request into absolute pure desperation.
Section 1. The Internet Comedy Ecosystem. Metadata versus reality.
Now, what's really interesting about this is the totally bizarre digital environment where this audio snippet actually lives. Just look at these tags. We have the ones you'd expect, right? Like funny and comedy, or, well, actually misspelled as COMADY. But then we randomly have cat, and these incredibly specific references like Nanitri Mornico Morlege. It's wild. These wildly varied, totally chaotic tags set up this scattershot ecosystem that's designed to do literally one thing: grab the algorithm by the collar. It's such a perfect snapshot of modern internet content. You take a highly specific, totally frantic piece of audio, and you wrap it in an absolute web of metadata nonsense just to get some eyeballs on it.
Moving right along to Section 2, the primal plea, a 23-word masterpiece.
All right, let's leave that metadata nonsense behind and actually look at the transcript itself, with the serious, dramatic scrutiny it deserves. Here is our imposing 23-word block of text. And to truly get it, you really have to hear the theatrical, accelerating desperation here. The speaker is just crying out, "O nani mo paisato de jati, o nani rukja mo paisadeja, o nani o mo paisade note," which basically translates to, "Oh, Grandma, you are supposed to give me money. Stop. Give me the money. Oh, Grandma. Oh, give me the money. Give me the note." It's like every passing second is a lost financial opportunity, and you can literally feel that frantic, panicked energy bleeding through every single repetition.
Which brings us to Section 3, the anatomy of repetition, quantifying desperation. So the crucial point here is that to truly understand how that panic is constructed, we kind of need to quantify it. 3. That is the exact number of times the word nani, or grandma, is desperately called out in this tiny 23-word window. Oh nani, oh nani, oh nani. It really highlights this relentless targeting by the speaker. It's like they're throwing out this verbal tether again and again, just trying to establish a connection and stop her dead in her tracks before she gets away entirely. And fascinatingly, we have another 3. This is the exact number of times paisa, money, is demanded. So what this does is create this totally frantic equilibrium between the subject and the object of desire. Think about it. 3 calls to the person holding all the power, and 3 desperate demands for the actual prize. It shows a mind completely trapped in a loop. Nani, paisa, nani, paisa. The speaker has absolutely lost any ability to formulate a normal, complex argument. Their entire universe has just shrunk down to these 2 singular concepts.
And this brilliantly illustrates the shift in strategy. When we map out this hyper-focused vocabulary, it becomes so obvious. We have 3 hits for our target, nani. We have 3 hits for the general desire, paisa. And then, bam, right at the very end, one single hit for a brand new, highly specific word, note. It's crazy, because by applying this level of serious analytical rigor to what's basically a ridiculous cartoon plea, we pinpoint the exact millisecond the speaker's brain pivots. When the perfectly balanced repetition of nani and paisa isn't doing the trick, the speaker totally abandons the abstract idea of wealth and just lunges for the ultimate object, the specific, physical cash, the note. Let's move to Section 4 and see how this builds. The final demand, from pleading to commanding.
So let's look at how this builds up to its ultimate climax where the entire power dynamic just completely fractures. At first, we get the initial strategy, right? Rukja mo paisa derja. Stop. Give me the money. It's frantic begging. It's basically a plea for cooperation. But then, those final 2 words represent a complete and total shift in tone. They note. Give the note. Or, honestly, more aggressively, hand over the bill. Poof. Gone is the affectionate familial title of nanny. Gone is the vague concept of money. All of that is replaced by a stark, blunt demand for a specific physical object. The desperation has literally boiled over from this frantic negotiation into absolute commanding finality. It's wild.
So, what does this all mean? Well, it leaves us with the ultimate, lingering mystery of this entire micronarrative. Did they ever actually get the note? There's no way to know. This source material abruptly cuts off right at the absolute peak of this commanding demand, completely trapping us in this moment of high-stakes absurd tension. And honestly, that's probably exactly why these kinds of microcomedies spread like wildfire online. They manage to capture the raw, unfiltered, unresolved chaos of human desire in just a matter of seconds. The grandmother's response remains a total mystery. It's a brilliant, completely accidental cliffhanger. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. Keep asking those fun questions, keep looking for the hidden structures in all the everyday content out there, and I will see you next time.